Yeah there. Today we are going to solve another LeetCode problem named climbing stairs. Easy level, so the video is going to be really short, and it goes like this. You are climbing a staircase. It takes n steps to reach to the top. Each time you can either climb 1 or 2 steps. In how many distinct ways can you climb to the top? There are some examples here, and also constraints showing that n is at least equal or greater than 1. Alright, so let's start to work on our code. Imagine some position n on a staircase much far away from the start. In how many distinct ways could we get there? Well, there are at least 2 ways we could reach it, right? From the 1 step before or from 2 steps before, like from position n-1 and position n-2. And if we have the distinct ways for these positions, we could just make a sum for them and return it as a result. And how many distinct ways are there to get to the position n-1? Well, we could repeat this logic. It's the sum of distinct ways to get to the positions n-2 and n-3. So it's a kind of recursion, as you can understand. So the result would be equal to the sum of climb stairs for n-1 and climb stairs for n-2. Okay, but at the moment this recursion is endless, so let's think about the finish line for that. We are going backwards, and at some point we are going to reach the position number 0, and it is our start, right? And it's our only start, so there is only one distinct way to get there. Let's cover this case with a guard. So if n is greater than 0, then we are going to do all these calculations. Otherwise, we are going to just return 1. Also remember that we could miss 0 if we are going to take 2 step backs from the position number 1. So let's cover this case with another safe bracket. Like we are going to append the climb stairs for n-2 to the result only if n is greater than 1. And that's it. So let's check for any compilation issues. Nothing over here, but there are some optimization problems. Let me show you. So let's just print n at the beginning to check for the calls of this recursion. So as you can see, for n equal to 2, we're executing the climb stairs for 0 twice. For n equal 3, we are executing it for 0 3 times and for 1 twice. And if we have n equal to 10, take a look on how many calls do we have for the same arguments. So to avoid this, let's introduce some kind of cache. So it's going to be a dictionary. We are going to use integers as keys and integers as a result, and initially it's going to be empty. Over here we are going to put our result to the cache when it is calculated, and at the beginning we could check that result is already there in the cache for this particular argument, and if so, we could return it straight away. Let's check this code. Now compilation issues, and also take a look on these clean calls, so much less calculations. All right, but also we are able to simplify the logic with this cache. We know that the n is greater or equal to 1, so we could put the result for 1 straightforward to the cache, so there is only one distinct way to get there. So we don't need this guard anymore. And also we could put the result for position number 2. So we could get there in 2 distinct ways. And now we don't even need this if statement. And we could just calculate the result that easy. So let's check this solution for any compilation problems. Nothing over here. And finally, let's submit the solution. Nice. So as you can see, it technically takes 0 milliseconds to execute this solution on all the test cases, which means that the execution time stays somewhere on the edge of the threshold. And that's why it beats 100% of other submissions. And that's it for today. If you'd like to see me solving other LeetCode problems, then put your request to the comment section. See you next time. Cheers.